Hi, my name is Braden Smith, and my science project this year is Are Fingerprints Inherited? This is my hypothesis. I think that even though no one has the exact fingerprints, that parents will pass down the same fingerprint types to their children. These are the materials I used for my project. I used 4 test families, an ink pad, plain piece of paper, and a magnifying glass. I researched and I found that there are 3 different types of common fingerprint patterns. There's the loop, the whorl, and the arch. These are some pictures of my project that is me stamping fingerprints, and these pictures are me identifying the fingerprint patterns. Now I'm going to read my report for my project. I wanted to find out for my science project if parents and children have the same or similar fingerprints. Do parents' fingerprints look like their kids' fingerprints? I learned some interesting things about fingerprints and found some very interesting results. I began my project by researching information about fingerprints and found there are 3 common fingerprint types: the whorl, the arch, and the loop. Within these 3 types of prints are 8 different specific sets. There is the plain arch, tinted arch, ulnar arch. There is the radial arch, double arch, the plain whorl, central pocket loop whorl, and there is the accidental whorl. But we are just focusing on the 3 main types for this project. I found that each of us have very unique fingerprints. No 2 are the same. No one in the world has your type of fingerprints, even if you are twins or triplets. They are all different. People can have the same pattern of print, but their fingerprints are never exactly the same. So what makes fingerprints so useful? Police have used fingerprints to find criminals for years. When a person commits a crime, the police will stamp the criminal's fingerprints for all 10 fingers and put them into a special police computer database that all authorized people can access. This database is called the Integrated Automated Fingerprint Identification System, or the IAFIS. Police will use these fingerprints in their database to help identify criminals at crime scenes as well. When a crime is committed, police will use special powders to find fingerprints left by the criminal. This is well known as dusting for fingerprints because brushes are used to dust the crime scene for prints left behind. The powder sticks to the oil found on your finger, making them easy to see. Many criminals have been arrested and put in jail after police found their fingerprints at a crime scene. How I performed the science project. After reading a little about fingerprints, I was excited to see if family fingerprints were inherited. I first had to find families willing to participate. I found 4 families, including mine, willing to give me their prints for the project. I took left and right thumbprints of all members of the family and stamped them on a sheet of paper. Next, I compared all of the prints by using a magnifying glass to see what type of print each family member had. I recorded all of the results for each family on a chart to see if there were any similarities. My hypothesis. I think that family fingerprints are inherited or passed down from mom or dad to their children. After stamping thumbprints for all members of each of the 4 families, I found that fingerprints are inherited. Based on my results of each family thumbprint, I found that all children in each family had the same type of fingerprint of at least one of their parents. It was really neat to see that out of the 4 families, every one of them had the same print of either their mom or dad. This doesn't mean that their thumbprint was exactly the same or their parent or the same as their parent, but it was a similar type, either loop, arch, or whorl. These are some of the results. After taking thumbprints of 4 different families, I found that in every family tested, all parents passed down their fingerprint type to at least one of their children. I found my hypothesis to be correct. These are some families that participated. There's my family and a couple other families. I hope you have a great day today. Thank you. Bye.